Okay. It's been a while. My schedule is so ass right now. But I got time to stream, so... I wasn't planning to do the Art Guardian epilogue, but I mean, since I already delayed it so much already, I might as well. Let me just skip all of this before I forget, because today is the last day. Okay, epilogue. Where do I read the record? A different kind of white. This one, right? Wait, let me just double check. Okay, yeah. Let's not watch that again. Cause goddamn. A different kind of white. Okay, so she got her back thing. Okay. I was wondering, but if she didn't give her all this stuff back, what would she be using? That's what I wonder. Well, I mean, if it's like, I don't know, 3 times heavier or something light, that might not be heavy. The individual units may be light, but total weight is greater than before. Oh, so her body is stronger. It was only heavy because her body was just ass. Because she haven't got proper maintenance in 100 years. Load bearing auxiliary. Oh, the arms, okay. Oh, overzone. Okay. Okay. Why is she gonna do that though? Is she gonna... Where did Dorothy go? Did Dorothy go back to the ark? Oh, the flower field. Okay. Different. Natural changes that have occurred over the past century. Or they may have been entirely different flowers. Hmm?
Cecil. ご連絡ありがとうございます。どうかしましたか？エデンの技術で花の大量栽培はできないか？可能ではあります。
Okay.
ですが、おすすめはしません。
Flowers do later satisfy hunger.
食べるつもりではない。そうでしたか。失礼しました。昔と形が変わった花を。
Restore a flower to how it used to look.
形質が変化した花を以前の状態に。それは難しいでしょうね。環境や状況に合わせて。
To blend in with this environment. Yeah, makes sense. Adaptation.
元に戻りません。どのような変化かにもよりますが、もはや別の存在になっているという可能性もありますね。そうか。わかった。確かめたいことというのは。
Is that a metaphor for Snow White or Lily-Wise? Because both of them technically changed. This Snow White technically has the memories of, you know, her small version, But because of her mind switch, she's then essentially like two different person who melted into one in that sense. So it's not as if she reverted back, because the 100-year gap is her with a different personality essentially.
今から帰還する。カウンターズがもうすぐ到着します。
Oh.
早く戻ってきてください。
The scent is strong, but it's not the scent she remembers. He sets a plucked flower back down the ground, then turns around and walks away.
もう二度と来ることはないな。
I thought she would go to the Overzone place. Where is Lilith's grave? Where is Lilith's grave? That's the question that I have. Because Dorothy went to visit it, but I guess it might be quite far away. Cause can I buy both? I can. Because I guess Dorothy has wings, so it might be kind of far away. But I guess did Pine go there as well? Don't remember. And the random menu actually adds as Snow White. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm not sure whether that will be an event or that would tie. I probably would tie into the main story. I'm not sure it'll be the next main story though, because we haven't had Anis stuff yet. The concert, I don't know. I don't know if they will actually have a concert, but anyway. This event. This girl is a bait. She's a bait for sure. They're gonna release like the event right after this, the collab right after this, or Valentine or something right after this. This girl is bait. 100% bait. That being said, I did try to pull for her and I didn't get her, so you know. Here's a punishment. A punishment handed down to me. That is all. Now moving on. We'll begin the judgment of the two Nikkes affiliated with the bestseller squad. Arcana and... Weapon? First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information, okay. Second, attempting to conceal the matter without properly assessing the severity of the issue. Third, unauthorized access to information that could disrupt order within the... What did they do? An investigation into past cases identified two precedents with a 65% similarity. Both cases resulted in identical rulings. Accordingly, the judgment is rendered as follows. Phantom and Arcana, the members of the bestseller squad, undergo memory wipes, okay? Concludes the judgment. Next, for the remaining Nikkei, we'll proceed with the judgment of label. Firstly, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized... This is the same thing. Sharing sensitive information to an unauthorized individual for personal reasons, okay. Exposing highly sensitive information based on personal judgment, thereby compromising security and stability within the app. An investigation into past cases was conducted based on the above findings. As no identical precedents were found, judgment was rendered at our discretion. The ruling is as follows. Label status is to be maintained. Okay. This concludes the proceedings. I don't know what it sounds like, but wait a minute. Logically speaking, shouldn't I receive the harshest punishment? Is it because she's her first mistake? I was the one who committed the gravest offense. Gravest? Is that a word? I mean, I guess that's a word. So why is my status not affected? If all of your memories were to be erased, there is concern that a similar incident will recur in the future. I have determined that preserving the memory of this incident is the best course of action to prevent recurrence, but she should still be punished for something. Otherwise, she'll be like, oh, I'll just get forgiven anyway. This too is a form of punishment label. First, from the point of view, you are to preserve these memories and devote yourself to ensuring such an incident never happen again. Back then, I had no idea that having to bear those memories alone, rather than having them wiped, was a punishment far greater than any other. So the eye is labeled. In the dead of night, when everyone should be fast asleep, scratch. I guess 2 nights in a row was pushing it after all. Drip? I help myself make a cup of coffee. Okay. Skimming through the few documents piled up beside me. Resource collection mission interim report. Quarterly resource supply overview. Resource supply plan performance report. Resource supply status analysis number 49. There's a lot of things. Towering style document did not make my head spin. If only someone would just fall out of the sky and lend me a hand. Somebody's gonna fall right now. Yep. Oh, it's Phantom. I thought it was gonna be labeled. I guess it makes sense that it would be Phantom. It's been a bum on so. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I was passing by your room along my route when I heard your heavy sigh. How could I ignore the cry for help? No way. You can tell me whatever it is. I'll do my best to help you. I don't think Phantom can help me do my documents. Quite fortunate. Why? Just so happens that the Phantom team is standing before you is rather skilled at Is she really? I'm doubting it a lot. I don't think she can write. Can she? Oh. What if it's all wrong? Surface Resource Exploration Report. Written by Commander. It's over. Encountered a low-rated raptor during the exploration on the surface. Squad Nikkei damage rate below 5%. Relevant data secured. Remaining hostile forces eliminated. Resource recovery target. 9% of requested quota. Oh no. It's over. That is called, the chapter is called the third member A, but she didn't appear at all in the A part. So sweaty. How long did I sleep? Is that half a day away? Yeah, that happens. My finger starts at one headline in particular. 90% of surface resource recovery target at 90%. Nothing is led by the ARC commanders. The article states that all the commanders who participated in the recovery operation secure over 90% of their resource targets, achieving remarkable results. 90% of the resource target. Doesn't that mean that it doesn't meet target then? It's only 90%. The most recent mission we didn't even reach half our target, yeah? Since the start of this resource recovery operations, target have been unreasonably high, nearing impossible to achieve. Wow, so just inflate it and then actually you don't need that much? I have a bad feeling about this. To alleviate my growing sense of unease, I sent a message to a certain librarian who works where all the ARC's information is gathered. But Arcana? Oh, you. Written by the other commanders are compiled. Okay. I'm not exactly sure too. Though, but I believe they kept deep inside library. Yeah, okay. That's right. but the one in charge of receiving the reports is an arcana as far as I know. Then who is? There's another person who works deep in the library. Who? The third member of the Beast label. Damn, the Beast Sailor? We need that squad. Imagine that would be like, I don't know, the more combat version or the sea sailing version of Happy Zoo. It would be reasonable to assume she has those reports. Okay, then can I meet label? I will send you the coordinates to her room first. Head there, and I'll let Akana know that you are coming. Thanks. I should head there for now. Leave the commander's room and head deep into the library. So passing through a maze-like series of corridors, I arrived at the coordinates Phantom sent me, only to find it's a door. I mean, it's her room. It must be a door. Not the automatic doors commonly seen in the it's an old hinged door with a peephole. Why is there a peephole? From the outside? Flash? Why would it flash? The peephole is designed to look outward from inside the room, so it's hard to make out much, but one thing is certain. There's something purple on the other side. Well, see anything? Hold on. I think I can make out something. Ah, I see. Take all the time you need to look. I'll wait right beside you. Sure, thanks. There we go. About time you turn around. Akana. The third member still didn't appear, by the way. What in the world are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages, and when I do, you're peeking into another girl's room. I can explain. Fine, it's you after all. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. What brings you here? Phantom said you'll be able to help me if I showed up here. Huh? Phantom said that? She didn't tell me anything. You didn't read the message I sent you earlier. You check your phone? My phone? Oh my, there's a lot of missed call messages. I must set my phone to silent when I went to sleep and forgot about it. Well, at least you check it now. So to sum things up, the news report doesn't match what you submitted in your report, and you want to meet label to get to the bottom of it, yeah? Is that right? Yeah? Funny coincidence, I'm actually here to meet label to you two. We're in the same squad, but she rarely shows her face. Who's the leader of this squad? Is it Akana? It'd be nice if the three of us in bestseller could stick together, but since that rarely happens, it can feel a bit lonely at times. At any rate, since you're here as well, we definitely have to meet label today. Do you have a plan? I got the perfect strategy for such an occasion. I call it Operation Antisman. Huh. Akana tiptoes up to label's door. She fills a cup she's holding to the brim with coffee. Plop. Sets it down in front of the door and steps aside. She likes coffee? It's over. Label only reacts to specific types of bait, so I came prepared with my secret weapon today. Oh. Akana pulls out a book with a strangely reddish hue. Ta-da! Well, what was that? Hot Blind Impulses Flagrant Display. I got a hot off the press new release. I wonder if anyone wants it. At that moment, movement stirs behind the door. Guess it's too bad if you're not interested. Looks like I'll have to return it to the restriction section. His new release was banned out for being too explicit. You want a peek, don't you? If you like, I could come inside and give you a tiny peek. Damn. Why is it this BGM? Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a dark, damp room that reeks of mold. I don't think your room should be reeking of mold. There lives a girl. Okay. What is this skulls? Is it actually part of her, or is it like, you know, she actually has this floating around her? The girl loves staying in her room so much that she shuts herself inside and lives there. I mean, that's kind of normal. Kind of. The girl stumbles upon an article about a man, the Ark's hero, and its hope. A beacon of light, someone who reaches out ahead to every Nikke. How long is this? How long ago is this? Wanting to know more about him, the girl scours all the information in the world to learn more. It turns out to be even more incredible than she imagines. The more the girl investigates, the deeper she falls for him. Is it the current commander? Or is it like, you know, the another commander? He might take her out of this place too. Will he extend his hand to someone who's even locked herself away in her room? And so, holding on to that hope, the girl begins waiting for him every single day. Why? Days become weeks, weeks become months, 1 year become 2. You mean we already have it has already been 2 years since the game started, if this is actually us? A bright smile spreads across her face. It is actually us. So it has actually been years. 1 year became 2. So it has been 2 years at the minimum. Huh. Anyone there? I guess no one's around. An adult man's voice, utterly out of place, echoes from the outside of the eerie confines of the girl's room. The girl hurriedly peers outside from the peephole. Could this be fate? Though she has never seen his face nor heard his voice before, she knows it instinctively. I found you. He found you, not you found him. He has come to find her. Just as I predicted, the one I dreamed of has finally came. He's coming to take me away from this dark place. He has come all this way for me. That's right, label. I'll get you out of this dark place. I don't think I said that. It's the Lulu. Yeah. The girl hears it clearly, his voice. The man who lingers by the door begins walking towards the girl. Before she knows it, separated by only the door, they find themselves face to face. You mean the one that I saw was just her eyes? No, I did not say that. I wasn't the one who placed that coffee. I didn't show her that book. Apparently Akana just doesn't exist. Oh, this is the scene for the wallpaper. You have even the fact that you came all the way here to I mean, I guess I did come here to find her. And you see this thick crimson thread that binds us together? No, I don't actually. You even wore cologne? Oh, yeah, kind of. If your natural scent smells like cologne, I think that's kind of a problem. I set the label on her feet as it clings to me. Let's just calm down first. If that's your command. You're coming on an awfully strong label. Why? You didn't even see her. That's crazy. Oh, look like you've been doing pretty well. It's been so long since we met, no wonder you're flustered. Are you worried things might be awkward between us? Don't worry. I've come to brighten your day. I'll tear down the walls we built around. Oh. The cell. I mean, probably something you said. Is she scared of Akana and Phantom because she feels guilty about it? Might be. Yeah, it's just what I said. I think I need to know Label a little more. I'd love to help, but if I stick around, she just stay like that forever. I get it. Label seems friendly towards me, so shouldn't be difficult to approach her. I trust you got this covered. Just don't get too close. I might get jealous. I find it a little bit strange that Akana is so, like, you know, lovey-dovey with Commander. From that one event. Few days after meeting Label, is it already tomorrow? I cleared my schedule so I can head back to the library as I ponder how to approach Label. Who would be testing me at this hour? Calm down. Oh, hi. Calm down. Oh, you get a number. Oh, that. Do I have to explain it if you can't? Anyway, are you free tomorrow? Oh, we just sick. What do you mean? I was planning on inviting you to a tea party. A tea party? Somewhere very elegant with great atmosphere. From her? Okay. Guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you the address. Okay, so it's actually outside? It's crazy. I got a bad feeling. But I should get some sleep and get it. How about you check the address first, you know, and then check how to get there and everything, and then, you know, you should prepare for that. No? Sure, okay. That is a fancy restaurant. Damn. There's food I bought from my room. And then the highlight of the tea party. Me, okay. Huh? Is this the right place? Is she just Delulu? I thought you said we'll be somewhere elegant with a great atmosphere. We're in a space that's closer to a storage room than an actual room. Dusty boxes are piled out everywhere. And on top of them sits the food label prepared. I always wanted to do this. A tea party together with the one I love. I'm not the only one who's happy right now, am I? You're happy too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You gave me a drink? I mean, it's not me. Huh? What's this? It's a special coffee brewed by me. I think you think. Why are you unsure? The coffee label looks unusually thick. Huh. I don't think I should be drinking that. You like to try it? Sure. You okay? It can't be worse than Emma's. The liquid that touches my tongue carries none of the familiar fragrance of coffee. But is it bad? Fishy bitterness. No, fishy is not the word I would think will come out from a coffee, but oh, okay, you know what, that's not too bad. But why would it be fishy? Because I've drank things past its expiration date and it just I wouldn't know how to, you know, when you drink it just feels wrong. It feels disgusting, but I wouldn't call it fishy. I just threw it away, obviously. I didn't continue drinking it, but you know. In fact, usually for drinks that can be expired, usually it will taste sour. Neighbor looked at me expectantly. Don't do that! It is incredible. Is it okay if I ask you something? What, you need to go to the toilet? Because I'm pretty sure you need to go to the toilet about, soon. Huh? What, she's been waiting for that all along? Why didn't you just answer from the start? You live in the library, right? Yeah. I live deep inside the library. What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do I do? Yeah, I'm suddenly curious. You could say I keep records of the information in the library. It's nothing important. I'm pretty sure it's very important. You don't need to concern yourself with it. Anyway, would you like to try? Is it expired cookies? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be expired cookies. The cookies look awfully dark. I need to find a way to put her at ease. A few days later, okay. So she's been waiting. Please don't give me fishy coffees again. Coffee. Just use it until the end of the week, then return it. Go over. What are you doing? If it's not a good time, I can come back later. You came to save me after all. I can't turn you away. Sure. In front of the door to Label's room. Having made no progress, I make plans with Label again. She's probably waiting for me in the storage room by now. Which means there's no one in her room. Commander? I think that's illegal. I know it's wrong, but it should be okay if it's just for a moment, right? The thought flashes through my mind. Suddenly... Oh. Can you save me again? Why are you not in the storage room? Huh. What does she know? In a dark, damp room. Label is buried under a mountain of reports. Doesn't look very dark, to be honest, but yeah. So. He organizes document in an instant. Compiles statistics. Slides the document to envelopes. Just them to the table. Label censored. So she's actually efficient in her job. It's crazy. To wipe away the memories lingering in her mind from the day's work. She folds her hand neatly in front of her. Memory wipe procedure initiated. She's bereft of all thoughts and emotions. This moment might be the most comfortable part of the entire process. Neighbor wanders cautiously. Ah, it's you. The one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. Back from doing a job. Why is it? This number 4. I'm the NIKKE you erased from your report. The probability of a commander dying their first operation is 70%. In a squad where commander's chances of living are that low. What do you think of the odds for a mass-produced NIKKE? And yet, what did you report instead? A successful operation with 3 injured and 0 dead? Don't make me laugh. I swear in my own eyes, at least 30 died out there. Let me ask you just one thing. Why did you do it? Why? I mean, it's a job. They said doing so will keep the Ark at peace. Yeah. Neighbor stands in the center of the memory wiping room. Before her, Arcana and Phantom lie side by side in front of the machine. What happened to us is all because of... Oh, because of their memory wipes? Hmm... Does she not remember? Is she thinking that it's just all one day? But each day is nothing. Yeah, so is she just repeating that one day? So this kids out today will be another bus like the others. I realize I need to get some information before it's too late. Hey Label, are you not close to your squad mates? My squad mates? Wouldn't it be nice if we all had a tea party together? Well, I suppose so, but still feels a little awkward. And more than anything else, there's no reason for them to get close to someone like me. Does there have to be a reason? Of course, if I were to approach them without thinking, something happened to the both of them. What sort of thing? Something happened between you guys? Ah, I see. You knew all along, didn't you? What are you talking about? I guess there was no hiding it. Someone as high ranking as you would surely know about it. No, something like that must never happen again. Label doesn't seem to hear my words. I think that's it for today's tea party. Are you okay? You didn't hurt yourself, did you? Broken glass is very dangerous after all. I didn't read that. It was as if she's suffering from some kind of trauma. A trauma? You think we're involved somehow? I mean, they got their memory wiped, so they wouldn't know, right? It ever happened between you guys, right? We barely even see her. How could anything possibly happen? We haven't spent enough time together for there to be any history between us. The three of us first met on the same day at the same time. Yet Label has been avoiding us ever since. It's as if something happened between us, which means Label already knew all about us. Something happened before you all met. I suppose so. Otherwise, someone must have tampered with our memories. I'm only speculating. See, the question is, who did she leak information with or to? Eva seems to have seen my messages, but she doesn't reply. I can't afford to keep waiting like this. So I head to the library once again. In front of Label's room. I take a deep breath. I'm just about to knock when... Hello? It seems I've committed a grave offense. I'm sorry for disappearing so rudely before. What can I do to make you feel better? I'll do anything you ask. If you tell me to lick your shoes, I'll lick them. You tell me to crawl between your... Why would anyone ask you to do that? But yeah, okay. I need to calm Label, who's clearly not in her right mind. I'm not angry. You can trust me. Really? Of course. There's no way I get angry over something like that. Thank goodness. I'm sorry for doubting you. And stop apologizing. I mean, that's kind of her thing. Or her character trope. I'm sorry for apologizing. It's over. There's no way you act like that because you're the one who will save me. You keep mentioning the word save. Do you really think I'm the one who can save you? Of course. You and I are bound by fate. How could I have ever doubted you? Then tell me. Tell me what happened and how can I help you? And how high he has risen in the arc, maybe he's the one who can lighten her burden. She spoke of salvation without knowing what it really meant, without really knowing what it meant. And now wonders if he might reach out a helping hand to someone like her. She has been so terribly weak back then, unlike what happened with Phantom and Arcana. She wondered if things would be different this time. Is she talking about the secret that she leaked? The job is to organize and compile the reports written by commanders and Nikke's. Using the data collected, she compiles various statistics. Okay. What you do? Of course, I mean, she's got label. I never lie to you. I'm not convinced by her answer. It feels like she's still hiding something. Can't you trust me? Can't you trust us? If something's troubling you, tell me. Please tell us. We won't resent you for it. Since a deja vu was over, you have to tell me so I can save you. Matt extended his hand to the girl just as she had always dreamed. This is the moment she longed for. But the unnerving sense of deja vu makes her hesitate. Oh my, you must be labeled. Nice to meet you, I'm Arcana. And this is Phantom. So you're the new recruit? It's a pleasure to meet you. The girl can't remember her life prior to becoming a Nikke, but one thing is certain. It's the first time she has ever felt another person's warmth. Aren't you going to shake my hand? Look forward to working with you. Since we're all here, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? Not that a fine idea. Would you step over here for a moment? What are you doing there? Come over. Yeah? What is it, a selfie? Show us a selfie. I don't think so. I don't think that's the face you want. That's it, but what's going on? Looks like you've been spending more and more time in your room. Does it have to do with the new work you were assigned? You could just say it's your work, like, you know. These people might truly be trustworthy. Maybe they can help her carry the weight in her heart. Will you come to my room for a moment? What? Did she get punished for leaking stuff to her own squad mate? That's crazy. We get our memories wiped every day anyway. But this time the memory wiped. Even if our memories disappear, you can always come back to us again. Just like when we first met. I don't get it. Does their memories only the one that is wiped? Can they selectively wipe the memory? Like for example, you know, like they wipe only from 8 AM until 5 PM kind of thing. So it's just the work part is forgotten. Damn, I'm stuck in missing this. Oh. Everyone who's ever put their trust in me has. Think as if we must never be exposed. If she can access the reports written by commanders in Nikke's, it'll be easy for her to alter their contents. Yeah, that makes sense. I organize my thoughts and my suspicions begin to harden to certainty. The work you're doing, you're altering the contents of the report, aren't you? I mean, guessing, I guess. You know what will happen to you if you know the information? They will begin shaking like a leaf. This is how it all ends. Even you. Once again, I've hurt someone I love. I never should have approached you. I never should have loved anyone. It only leads to misery in the end. And then Akata trusted me. If you know what happened to them, you wouldn't. You know me well, don't you? When you're in that room, what did you see? You said you've been waiting for me. I saw the Ark's hero and its hope. A beacon of light who has reached out a hand to every Nikke, and the one who would save Label. There's far more praise than I deserve, but I'll accept it for now. This may sound a little arrogant, but I'll make it clear to you. The hero of the Ark won't break so easily. I'll hold on to your hope until the very end. There's nothing but hurt others with sharp edges. Slowly begins to piece itself back together. I'll give you my word, so don't worry, speak freely. What troubles you? No, I wish all these side events have voices. What I told you before, that wasn't a lie. You said you organize and compile reports, okay? Yes, I compile the statistics. Oh, okay. That's what people are told. What, so you don't compile the statistics? In reality, it's a little different. Label hesitates for a moment, then speaks. I manipulate information that could threaten the Ark's stability. Yeah? I mean, and release it to the media. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of common, even in real life. Adjusting any negative information in the report. That's the core of my job. For example, the number of casualties, unstable supply levels, some things like that. But here's the thing, right? If there's so many casualties amongst the mass-produced Nikkes, wouldn't people would realize eventually because the number just doesn't match? Like, you know, if 30 died and she'll be like, oh, there's no casualty, and there's no casualty, but 30 from this squad are just missing. That would be strange, don't you think? And eventually, they'll run out of Nikkes. Caused by the Ark failing infrastructure. That's bad. Something goes wrong with the Splendermin. When Ruptures infiltrate the Ark, I mean, we had all that happen already. What ends up being reported often goes against common sense. In the reports, those who never return exist only as numbers. And I falsify even those numbers. Instead of being dead, simply being dead is as if they never existed. No one remembers them, they vanish from everyone's memories. You can scream at me if you want. I deceive and manipulate the people in the Ark. I stole the truth from them when it was their right to know. You don't remember all of it, do you? No, it's not like that. After my work is finished each day, I undergo a memory wipe. So the details are all a bit fuzzy. I just deprive them of their right to know the truth. Are you okay with that? And you're okay with that? Of course, I'm helping the Ark. You remember? The day the video was broadcasted? Oh, the uni thing? The day the video was broadcasted on the Dome internet, I heard of it. People panicked. That year, death toll skyrocketed. Wait, what video? Is this not the uni one? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Whether there'll be enough food for the day or there will be power tomorrow, many in the Ark don't have the luxury to think about the future. So they chose to cover it up until the day we reclaim the surface, so people wouldn't lose hope. Sometimes I wonder if this is really the right thing to do. Like being the villain means everyone else can be happy that someone has to do it, and that alone is enough for me. It's a heavy burden. That's why I was afraid of you when you first approached me. I was scared that what happened with the Phantom Arcana. I mean, they can't exactly memory wipe Commander. And apparently now you can't kill Commander because my man just splat onto the ground and he just recovered. So something did happen between you guys. The responsibility of manipulating the Ark's information was weighing heavily on me, and as the two of them reached out to help, I never should have accepted it. I was foolish. I didn't realize the full weight of my responsibility. But what? Why can't they just delete that part of the memory then? If they can selectively delete the memory. I ended up passing that burden into both of them. That's why you've been avoiding them. Don't deserve to face them. I selfishly shifted that burden onto them, while shamelessly keeping all the memories to myself. But one thing is clear now. They don't resent you. They suffered so I don't think they exactly suffered. They don't know they have to suffer. If you were in their shoes, would you have acted differently? Label, being able to remember isn't a curse. It's a blessing that lets you create a better future. We keep saying things like that. I hope you cherish not just me but the two of them as well. Don't you want to go and be with them? Also, there's something I want to tell you. In a gesture of utmost sincerity, I bow my head. It's a sign of respect for Label and the burden she bears. The life still remaining in the Ark, and for every sacrifice that disappeared without ever being named. Damn. However, her obsession with only grows stronger is a story for another time. Hello? I think we should solve that problem. Then again, I guess there's a bunch of NIKKEs is just obsessed with the commander, so I guess that's just normal. Asked Monster to help as a last resort, but in the end nothing changed. Yeah. But he's human after all. There's something that he simply can't fix. Yeah. Can't be helped. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Akana is just me, bro. Akana. Are you even listening to me? Oh, no. I was thinking of something else. I understand how much this hurts, but zoning out like this isn't good for you. But still, how am I not supposed to be upset? I really thought we might finally get close to her. Hoping won't solve anything either. Let's leave it there for today and talk about this again later. Would she actually leave her room right now? Wave at it's over. I wish you'd walk on your own. What did you just say? Wait, son, you said something terribly discourteous towards a lady. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was helping my colleague and didn't see. Huh? Why did she just collapse? Startled by the unexpected response, the girl cautiously opens her eyes, and before her... Are you going to take my hand? Come on, get up, Label. Oh. Once again, the hand... Wait! I just realized. Is what she's talking about the thing that she revealed to Arcana and Phantom about the Goddess Squad? Or something about the Goddess Squad, or Oswald or something. Basically that era. Because she had to erase them, right? To censor it. Is that why? Because Arcana is also some, but then again, Arcana does know the Goddess Squad. But they're just unnamed. That might be the epilogue. Once again, her hand is extended towards her. Label struggles to hold back her tears. Welcome back, Label. I got an idea. Since we're all together again, why don't you take a photo to... oh, okay. This is the second time. Then it crosses her mind. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to go back once more. Back with their warm company. No, that's not the ending. That's definitely not the ending. The epilogue is gonna be some about what she censored. Because they never told us about what did she... This, right? To begin the judgment of two NIKKEs affiliated with the bestseller squad, Arcana and Phantom. Failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized. Okay, so they something about the unauthorized information. They that one. Conceal the matter without properly, so they tried to hide it. Unauthorized access to information that could disrupt order within the Ark. Disrupt order within the Ark is probably the Goddess Squad, right? Because if they knew that the Goddess Squad is still alive out there, people will be like, oh, people will riot because they are hailed as someone who's, heroes who died, right? Two presidents with 65% similarity, so I assume these two presidents is someone who knew about the goddess and got quote unquote deleted. Identical rulings. I'm trying to think, is there anyone else who could have been wiped about the goddess? I have no idea, but Okay. And then label, right? Failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to... Okay, that's just basically she leaking information. Providing sensitive information to unauthorized individual for personal reasons. So I'm assuming that this is her leaking the information to Arcana and Phantom. Based on 2 and 3 is kind of the same thing, I feel. Sensitive information to authorized individual and exposing highly sensitive information based on personal judgment. This is 2 and 3 exactly the same thing. Technically, the first one is also the same thing. Compressing security and stability within the Ark. Investigate to past cases that conducted based on the above findings, and no identical precedence has been found. So it's information that we don't know? Kind of confused, not gonna lie, but okay, so I guess to be sure, I guess we have to wait for the epilogue. Yeah, I need to do my dailies. I wish this event have a voice. I wish all the library events had a voice, because the library is where... Is it canon? Because non-canon, it's not that it's non-canon, but the one that applies to the main story, there's a few, right? If we go to the storyline and then we go... A mudfish is there, reptilian. These all the chapters. Over the horizon, Boomsday is Boomsday is the official thing. Wait, is this? Cause not all the events are here. Within Spring, yes. Tracking, Wordless, yes. Kill the Lot and Dark Hero, and I don't remember Kill the Lot. Kill the Lot is... Oh, is the one they pretended to be husband and wife. Arcane Archive, yes, that's also another one. Then this is apparently also part of the main story. And then here, choice. No, where does this fit in then? I don't think, is it just not shown here yet? Maybe it's just not shown here yet. Yeah, maybe it's just not shown here yet. But Arcane Archive is there, so probably if this has actually useful information, it's probably, I'm guessing that this should be around after only one, before or after Goddess Fall or before Goddess Fall. Probably. Yeah. Okay. That's all for now. It's short stream because there's no voice and I read really fast. Anyway, is that one now? Hopefully continuing with Zelia this Wednesday, so we'll see. Our Guardian is over. I got a feeling that, when is this event? Until 9 days. 9 days. So it's not even the end of January, 9 days. I got a feeling that it's gonna be like the collab of Valentine. Probably gonna be another bait. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.